Hey, it's Chris, your K-pop unk, bringing you a mature perspective on K-pop. Today is July 13th, 2026, and this is My Week in K-pop. I'm going to start this week with what I've continued to listen to, and then after that I'll get on to what's new. And what I've continued to listen to this week is dodree. Dodree finished up their promotion period for HAWWAH last week, but before they did, they dropped us a few more gems. First, they collaborated with a group called Oldie but Goodie to do a jazz version of HAWWAH, which is very, very different and fun to listen to. And then later in the week, we got an absolutely stunning performance video of HAWWAH as well. And this performance video has beautiful settings, beautiful lighting and staging, and then actually includes an extra little segment. People call it a dance break, but really it's more than that. Now, if you get back to the origins of dodree, Yeongjoo trained up as a traditional Korean singer, and Songhyun was trained as a traditional dancer. And they bring both of these elements together in this extra segment where each of them is just going flat out with their traditional skills. As this little pause, almost, you know what? I'm almost going to call it, what's the word from classical music? Cadenza. Yes, that's the word. So rather than a dance break, this actually reminds me of what in classical music is a cadenza, where the lead instrument in a concerto kind of goes off and does a little mini performance of the performance as a soloist. And it's really meant to show off the virtuosity of the solo performer. And that's what we have here is Yeongjoo demonstrating the virtuosity of her singing and Songhyun demonstrating the virtuosity of her dancing. It adds a whole new level to the song. It's really worth giving it a watch. And as if that's not enough, their EP actually had 3 songs, Lilac, HAWWAH, and Seasonal Love Letters. And they gave us a track video for Seasonal Love Letters. This was filmed with just the 2 of them out in the Korean countryside, just kind of doing activities through life, like a day in the country life together. It's charming and fun to watch. Now for the new stuff. Idol finally released their second EP since the rebrand, and it's called We Made. There are 5 tracks on it. 2 of those we've heard already, Mono and Crow. The title track is Gimme Dat Love. They started promoting Gimme Dat Love, so I've seen the music video, several performance videos. It's a fun song. It's not the masterpiece that Mono is, and it's not as in-your-face as Crow. It's more of a lighthearted summer song, but even so, the theme of women being empowered to call the shots and pursue the relationships they want continues to advance the socially conscious agenda that Idol's been promoting their whole career. And finally, the YouTube algorithm decided to throw a new group up in front of me. They're called Heart of Woman, abbreviated as HOW, and they debuted in late May when all this other stuff was already happening, so I totally missed them back then. So I decided I'd try out a new group to see what they were all about. For a group that's only been around about 6 weeks, they've got a surprising amount of material out there, and I watched a lot of it. They're solid. They're not in the top yet, they may get there. Heart of Woman isn't necessarily to my taste as much. They're heavy on the R&B sound, which I do enjoy. They're more of a chill list for me than a bops list for me, and their songs may make it over to my chill list. I don't know if I'll keep following them, but if you like more R&B oriented girl groups, you definitely want to check them out for yourself and see what you think. This is your chance to get in on the ground floor of a new group. So rather than post links to all of the videos of theirs that I watched, I'll just post a link to their channel so you can explore it for yourself. And of course, I'll also drop links to the dodree and Idol videos so you can check those out too. So that's all for this week. If you thought it was interesting, hit like and subscribe so you can catch the next My Week in K-pop and get notified of any other videos I put out. Until next time, keep the K-pop flowing and your light sticks glowing.